What if I told you you could have anything that you want? Love, money, power, sex, health. The secret to success is within your grasp, and there is a simple formula that has been proven to work over hundreds of years and thousands of iterations. It has made poor people vast fortunes and turned outsiders into royalty. All you need to do to achieve your dreams is make one small change to your perspective. I'm going to let you in on that secret today. Are you ready?
The ability to manifest is fundamentally based in neuroscience.
I'm trying to make Don't Die into the world's most influential ideology.
That I love you, I believe in you.
Everybody can be wealthy.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Let's go. The first thing that you need to understand is that everyone wants the same things. In a society riven by political division, wealth, stratification, gender inequality, and wildly unfair health outcomes, people want the things that are out of reach. We all want to be sexy, wealthy, powerful, and in the primes of our lives. We all remember times in our lives that were happier than we are right now. Now, listen closely. The first half of the secret to getting everything you ever wanted is this. Promise that you can give people the thing that they want most. Now, I know what you're thinking. You don't have the solution to other people's problems. You don't know what really makes people happy because you aren't perfectly happy, wealthy, sexy, or healthy yourself. So what business do you have giving advice to other people, let alone selling them a solution? Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat this answer for you because this is the shift in perspective that you need to accept. You need to write this message at the very root of your being. You need to be okay with lying. Or to put it another way, the price that you pay for getting everything that you want in life is nothing less than your integrity. Now, before you switch off this channel and go to another video, I want to acknowledge that your initial reaction is both honest and good. It's the same one that 99% of all people will have at the mere suggestion that they trade their integrity for their desires. And that knee-jerk feeling that you have is the same reason that most people never succeed, because they are suckers. Your natural integrity is the impediment to your own success. Remember, you are not selling out, you're buying in. And if you can't stomach that reality, it's still okay, because you can sidestep the problem. You can assuage your resistance with a workaround that, and this is true, has been sanctioned by America's Supreme Court. All you need to do to shake off the moral concerns and the insult to your integrity is adopt a new belief structure that acknowledges that the worldview that you want to profit off of is in fact correct and connected to a deeper structure of the universe itself. Belief, it fixes everything. It will wash away your sins. Now, it doesn't particularly matter what belief you adopt so long as it allows you to stay on message. There are established theologies that state that achieving wealth and power in life is a sign of spiritual ascendance. In Christianity, they call it the gospel of prosperity.
God told me to have that plan.
In Buddhism, it's the mind-only school.
As money is in your pocket is good and nice. Similarly, if sex is in your body, it is nice.
If you prefer a secular version, it's simply the power of positive thinking where you manifest your desires through the inscrutable laws of the universe.
How does the science of manifestation help you get material things?
And there's even scientific theories around the uncertainties in quantum mechanics that you can bend to your political and rhetorical will.
And create from what we call the quantum field.
There are probably 1,000 ideologies and beliefs that do the job. Pick the one that serves you best. Lying is okay so long as it serves your ultimate goals. More than that, faking it until you make it is as close to a spiritual lesson that there ever was.
Fake it till you make it.
Okay, now that we have morals out of the way, let's talk about how you can transform a willingness to lie or believing in a convenient ideology into love, money, power, sex, or health for yourself. Well, the truth is that Well, I was lying to you a little bit. The only things that I can actually promise are money and power. But I think it's reasonable to assume that those things can provide you with the best possible healthcare available and adoration by the people who follow you, which is sort of like love. And if they adore you, well, they'll probably sleep with you too. So to get money and power, you're going to need to sell a product. And this can be like an object, like a pair of glasses or a supplement, or it can be a training course. Or if you really don't want money, you can sell your belief system simply to gain attention. Here are a few examples. If you want to get rich, sell an idea or product that allows other people to get rich. Maybe it's an investment opportunity, a cryptocurrency, or gold, for example.
I have decided to start putting some money into crypto.
And I'm here to help you master your money and build your wealth.
These guys pay $12,000 each to sit in that chair.
You can sell health by claiming that you are the epitome of healthy and telling other people to follow your example.
My name is Gary Brecka. I'm a human biologist, a biohacker, a researcher, and an anti-aging and longevity expert.
Or get sex by selling polyamory, or just selling sex.
But I am here with my beloved wife, Ilana, and we're also here with beloved Alana, who is a part of our relationship constellation.
It doesn't matter how outlandish the product is that you offer.
I'm going to attempt to eat my body weight in testicles.
It can be something as mundane as selling a new formula for coffee.
Bulletproof coffee, were you just fiddling around with different recipes or what happened?
I went to Tibet to learn meditation from the masters. And I was at 18,000 feet and a little Tibetan woman gave me yak butter tea. And I drank it and my brain worked in a way that made no sense.
Or a new shade of eyewear. Here's an example from a new video explaining exactly how the neuroscientist Andrew Huberman turned his scientific credibility into constant cash flow.
In June of 2022, at the crazy height of Huberman's subscriber growth, Roca hired Huberman as a scientific advisor. This began a 2-year warm-up period where Huberman would promote Roca's glasses alongside AG1 in his ad breaks. When a podcaster stops to talk about their sponsors with timestamps ready-made to skip the ad, the audience should know the drill. But then it all changed. After the firestorm of Huberman's sex scandal and a whiff of getting canceled, Huberman would cross the Rubicon to cash in and go from your typical sponsor ad break to an all-in,
these Roca wind-down lens glasses.
Slap his name on it.
Enter the code Huberman.
Deal with the devil.
After a sex scandal, the Roca deal sort of becomes an opportunity for him, and he noticed the ability to make quite a bit of money selling something in his core expertise, these blue blocking glasses that he knows probably don't work. That clip comes from a super deep dive documentary on blue blockers directed by one of my channel members, Sebastian Barbera. You can watch the full doc right here on Sebastian's new channel, Intero. I have to tell you, it confirms, pretty much everything that you ever thought about Andrew Huberman. But the secret to grifting is obviously not just about making promises. There's a deeper rule that connects tinted lenses and supplements to energy healing, extreme diets, or even coffee enemas.
You got to explore coffee enemas.
The best products make someone feel a sensation in their bodies. Drugs that alter someone's perception, whether it's as subtle as caffeine or strong as a psychedelic, breathwork that makes them dizzy, or a supplement with a B vitamin. Combining these powerful sensations along with a hope or belief or ideology is a recipe for sales conversions and, interestingly enough, increases placebo responses. Indeed, health influencers, if that's what you want to be, instinctually know and capitalize on the general lack of research on so-called active placebos, even though research has repeatedly shown that stronger sensations and more elaborate rituals actually do alter and in many cases improve health outcomes. Here's how it works with blue blocking glasses.
Once I put these blue light blocking glasses on, my brain is designed to think, oh, this is now my nighttime wind down routine.
This is a form of conditioning. It can be achieved with scent, with sound, dimming the lights, normal sunglasses, or by wearing a cardboard cutout of glasses on your face.
You can capitalize on that research lacuna by suggesting that big pharma or the government doesn't want you to know that the product you're offering has just enough reality behind it to garner favorable testimonials from people who feel a change because they used it. No matter what you feel about the morality of griftonomics, everything that I have described so far is explicitly legal. In 1946, a Supreme Court decision called Ballard versus the United States stated that you cannot be prosecuted for fraud as long as the claims you make around a product are a sincere religious belief. Since courts have a hard time proving your own subjective sincerity, you would have to commit a truly outrageous fraud to wind up in legal jeopardy, and it basically never happens. The only thing that you really need to worry about is your reputation itself. In a world where online grifting has become both immensely profitable and commonplace, there is a cottage industry of so-called journalists and anti-grifters who will, if you are successful, come after the carefully manicured reputation that you've built up.
Perfectly safe to consume. This is unpasteurized raw milk.
Hey everyone, this video is brought to you by Maha. Make America.
This is a story about how power and attention create perverse incentives.
I fact-check false health claims.
Everybody should do this. Spend a little bit of time thinking about the times when you believe something that's not true and why it happened to you.
It can sting when someone calls out the lies that you tell to build your empire. It feels bad because you don't want people to think that you're a liar or a hypocrite. But don't worry. They're just haters who are jealous of your success. The audience you've earned won't give up on you because to do so would mean that they would have to acknowledge that they're the ones who are suckers, and no one wants that. Just remind yourself that telling the truth will never make them, the people who call you out, the sort of fortune that you earned through grifting. They'll never have the resources to compete in the attention economy like you will, and the money you make is more than enough to justify whatever they reveal about your true character. And just remember, no matter what happens in your grifting career, I will always love you. Okay, I'm going to take a second here to be explicit about the message of this video just in case someone here misunderstood what it was really about. The rules I laid out are in fact a tried and true recipe for grifting. They've been around for literally thousands of years, and I've written a book on it called The Enlightenment Trap. It's all about that history. There's also an entire series of videos here on this channel called The Liars, the Cheaters, and Charlatans of the Griftoverse, where I pick apart the lies of individual grifters that I've mentioned in this video. Grifters are not good people, but yes, the pattern is both legal and well established. I made this video to outline the psychology of the influencer economy as it exists today, not as a recipe for you to follow. If you want to support the sort of independent journalism that I do here on this channel, I would love you to subscribe to my free newsletter on Substack, sgcarney.substack.com. Consider upgrading to a premium membership where you get early access to my work before it comes out here on YouTube, but also get that warm, fuzzy feeling that comes with knowing you are a small part of how this kind of journalism stays online. Because remember, if you don't pay for something, you are the product. You're not the customer. From Pokey Bear LLC in Denver, Colorado, this was Scott Carney Explains the Art of Grifting. Thank you so much for all of my supporters on Patreon and on Substack who make this work possible. The contributions you give keep this sort of independent journalism on the air, and I really just could not do it without you. If you want to get early access to my work and get your name on the honor roll right over there, please sign up at the links down below. From Pokey Bear LLC in Denver, Colorado, this was Scott Carney Investigates.